Good morning, All Stars. It's day 3 on the specialist schedule, so that means it's computer day. Mr. Taylor here. I hope everybody has been trying out the activities that I've put on my webpage. Now, I think everybody's been stuck at home for long enough now that you're probably going a little bit crazy. So today, for fun, I thought we would go on a little field trip or two. Now, I wish we could do it for real, but obviously we're going to have to do it virtually. Now, if you do a search for virtual field trips or virtual tours, you're going to find a ton of different places that you can visit from home. I've chosen 3 today that I wanted to share with you and hopefully give you the idea to go looking today on your own. The first place that we're going to look at is in our nation's capital, and it's the Smithsonian Institute. The Smithsonian is actually a collection of museums, and one we're going to start with today is the Natural History Museum. On their main page, I'm going to scroll down and it's going to give me some options of different parts of the museum to look at. I'm just going to choose the main exhibits right now. As the page opens up, you'll see that it looks like you're standing in the museum. You can move your way around and look at different parts. Little map up here shows you which direction you're facing so that you can go in the right direction. You can click on the arrows on the floor to take you into different sections, or you can scroll ahead with your scroll wheel on your mouse to move ahead as well. Or if you've got a touch screen, you can double click and off you'll go. The next tour that I wanted you to look at is a little further away than Washington. In fact, it's a lot further away. We're going to look at Access Mars. Now, this is NASA's website for Mars and the Discovery rover that's there. When I click on Enter, it's going to go through a little bit of an introduction. I'm going to suggest that you watch through it. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to skip it for now because I need to get to this section of the page to show you something important. Now, it's relatively easy to move around, but if you want to find exactly something that you're looking for, I'm going to suggest once this little rover gets himself built up, they're going to give you 3 little how-to videos for how to move around and how to do different things on the website. That is fairly important before you get going. Now, you can probably figure it out on your own, but it's a lot easier if you've got a bit of background knowledge before you head out. Now, I hope you enjoy this one because I really had a kick out of this one as I was exploring Mars. Now, the last place is a little bit closer to home, and in fact, it's our neighbor to the north. And I chose this one because it was something that most of you probably don't get to see very often or if ever, and those are farms. Now, farms are fairly important these days, especially so because we have to go to the grocery stores to get our food. And I thought it might be kind of neat for you to be able to look at where does all this food come from and how does it go from a farm to get to our tables at home. Now, they have different video tours that are full 360 degrees, just like we looked at with the Mars tour. And you can look at dairy farms, sheep farms, egg farms. It's really quite interesting. Well, that's it for today, All Stars. I hope you have a fun time exploring. Um, if you are keeping a journal like the 4th and 5th graders, please make sure that you put an entry in for today for the places that you looked at, and especially if you found any new places. For today, though, keep safe, and we'll see you soon.